she's putting herself in a dangerous situation. In a normal title match, the challenger has to beat the champion in just a straight match. I'm not sure. There's no draws in a strap match. If Statlander wants to walk out with her championship, she has to win.
It's a 60-minute time limit. Let's remind the fans, we're going to stay with this as long as it takes, so the 60 minutes are up. It's kind of like we got coming up on Saturday, a 2.5-hour program scheduled, of course, with Grand Slam Australia. This one, who knows how long it's going to go.
I mean, there's no way, having participated in strap matches, there's no way this match goes 60 minutes.
Brian, I was going to say, as a veteran of a strap match, you know that is first pinfall or submission determines the winner. But both competitors are linked together by that leather strap around their wrists.
It's kind of like this. You run away, you're going to get yanked back in.
And I was told earlier today that this is the same strap that I used in the strap match I had several years ago. And as much as they tried to clean it, my blood is still on that strap. That's how brutal these strap matches are.
Yikes.
Oh my gosh, look at that Clario.
But Statlander thus far using the strap to her advantage as she is dragging Thekla all across the ring.
There's all sorts of scenarios that you don't expect in these strap matches. You get tangled up. You can't enter and exit the ring the way that you normally do without getting tangled up, climbing to the top rope. All of those things become more difficult with that strap.
And Statlander just showing off her powers. He is... Thekla catching the champion unawares, but Statlander, you can see the fury in her eyes. That's like 10 doses of smelling salts.
Kind of when she's her most dangerous. We just saw moments ago, she was kind of trying to get away, and then smacked Statlander in the face.
Statlander anchoring Thekla down to the floor.
In terrible condition, I have no doubt that they have the cardio to wrestle for 60 minutes, but these strap matches are just so brutal. And we see already
Statlander
on TNT, and it's a 2.5-hour program. Hell, we could go 2.5 hours here tonight.
Oh, Thekla leaping backwards off the steps and dragging Statlander head first into the steel steps.
Oh my gosh, Stat's already bleeding.
Kris Statlander, AEW Women's World Champion. The blood is dripping as we step away from the action for the final time tonight. Who will leave Dynamite as AEW Women's World Champion?
Now look at that, Brian. I mean, oh God, biting her. That's the thing about Thekla. You know, there's a lot of dangerous women in the AEW women's division, but I don't know anybody that is.
Bad news for the champion. How I won the strap match that I was in several years ago is I wrapped that strap around my opponent's neck until he passed out. And when you've got the blood flow,
he loses oxygen. It becomes tougher and tougher to string together offensive combinations from Kris Statlander. Thekla having some fun, not only at referee Aubrey Edwards' expense, but at Kris Statlander's expense as well.
Statlander just absolutely no defense. Just.
And here, to your point, Brian, the strap wrapped around the neck. The AEW Women's World Champion, Kris Statlander.
This is a good strategy by Thekla. Put weight on Statlander's back. She probably needs to pull a little bit more on that strap if she wants to really apply a choke.
An unsettling vision if you are a fan of Kris Statlander. To see her at the mercy of this woman, the toxic spider, Thekla.
The blood all over the mat.
Oh, putting the strap inside Statlander's mouth.
And stepping on it also to cut off some of the slack, to tighten the grip.
Stat's got her mouth open. Mouth open.
A bloody battle in our main event tonight on Dynamite. For the first time ever, the AEW Women's World Championship defended in a strap match. Kris Statlander, the champion, bloodied but not battered. She is not out of this fight yet. But the sinister challenger, the toxic spider Thekla, with the advantage and with the champion in her grip.
We already saw the crowning of a new champion tonight. Of course, Kyle Fletcher, the TNT champ. Could we see a new Women's World Champion?
And remember, it's a strap match. There are no disqualifications. Thekla, despite the fact that she was in the ropes, Brian, there was no rope break.
And there are no more commercials in this program. No more breaks. We're going to stay with it as long as we can. The question is, how long can these women stay with this?
Statlander getting that strap around the mouth of Thekla, but Thekla going to the eyes.
And then Thekla,
He normally doesn't jump over the top rope or do a lot of that, but she needed to.
crossbody.
A mistake for Statlander to say, yes, let's have a strap match.
Now, this is what Brian and I were speculating on in the early goings. Statlander may have played right into the toxic spider's web, but Statlander bringing Thekla into that thrust kick, and now Statlander stacking up offense.
Yeah, she's just so powerful, so athletic. She can handle a lot.
And now the cardiovascular reserves.
And typically, Kris Statlander has incredible cardio. She trains so hard. But I mean, you can see her kind of starting to wear out. And I wonder if it's the blood loss.
Thekla perched on the top. Oh, drops down. Headbutt Statlander. But Thekla rises up, meets the champion eye to eye, and then once again lashing her back and forth with the strap.
Thekla is screaming out, smiling. The young lady's insane. She just, oh my.
Spider suplex from Thekla. Thekla, who's only been pinned twice before in her AEW career.
Against a woman who has 117 wins in the women's division, most of any woman.
Thekla could not extricate herself from the corner, and Statlander taking out her frustrations on the challenger.
How resilient is Kris Statlander?
Yeah, but I'm telling you, we've seen a lot. This is one of the hardest hitting main events that we've ever had in Dynamite. These women are leaving it all in the ring.
Thekla swinging for the fences. Statlander!
The toll is definitely, you can see it now. I mean, look at her face. But Statlander is extra tough. And this AEW Women's World Championship means so much to her. She has fought so hard for so long to be AEW Women's World Champion.
Statlander wrapped the strap around the neck of Thekla, and now repeatedly lashing the back of the challenger.
With all this blood loss, Statlander still got
Blue Thunder bomb!
Swinging, I think she's better off just going back to her clotheslines. Her clotheslines are so vicious.
Look at that. Statlander whipping herself. And now looking for another Blue Thunder, perhaps. No, Thekla, some right hands into the face of Statlander.
Statlander. Oh, man. When she had her back to Thekla, I knew she was in trouble.
Oh, now Thekla, the strap wrapped around the head of Statlander. Around the neck, the throat, and Thekla looking for the stomp, but Statlander, I think, whipped her out of midair. Statlander tying up the challenger. The arms pinned to her body. And Statlander wrapping the spider up tight.
If she can wrap her up tight, there's no way Thekla can kick out, I would think.
Oh, Statlander. Saturday Night Fever, that's how, oh no, the tombstone instead.
That's it. That's it.
Wait a second. Sky Blue and Julia Hart, the other two members of the Triangle of Madness. And, oh, Statlander. And remember, Harley Cameron, Will Nightingale, they're already in Australia. Statlander Statlander with no reinforcements tonight.
That's a great call.
Thekla, the spear! Thekla, the spear, Statlander. Oh no, Thekla tying up Statlander's hands behind her back, Brian.
Oh, this is a dire position for Kris Statlander.
As Thekla drives Statlander. The stomp, the cover. Oh, we have a new champion.
There is your winner and new AEW Women's World Champion, the Toxic Spider, Thekla!
Kris Statlander fought valiantly, but was not enough to match the Triangle of Madness. She was not enough to match the Toxic Spider here tonight.
And Statlander does not deserve this. She has no, as you said, reinforcements because the Babes of Wrath are already made their way to Australia.
But now begin.
Wait a minute.
Alex Windsor, Jamie Hayter.
The Brawling Birds!
Brawling Birds. Here it would.
Came out with a hammer and a pipe. They were serious.
Coming right at the Sisters of Sin, Sky Blue and Julia Hart, but I mean, not to bury the lead here, Tony. We have a new AEW Women's World Champion, and it is that woman, the Toxic Spider, Thekla. But fans, we will join you from 2.5 hours this Saturday on TNT and HBO Max, Grand Slam Australia. We will see you this Saturday night from Sydney. For myself, Excalibur, for Tony Schiavone, for Brian Danielson, thank you for joining us tonight. We will see you in Sydney this Saturday night, Grand Slam Australia.